Okay guys, let me kind of give you a rundown on where we're at with this little square drop camper build. I've got the deck built. I have put 2 coats of the Fence Post Black Beauty brand paint. It's kind of like a tar paint. It's very, very sticky. As you can see, it's all over me. But 2 coats, I think it's going to do pretty well. I've heard a lot of good reviews on it, and it's, you know, it was only $20 for a gallon of it, and I had to get it at Tractor Supply though, but it seems to be pretty good. So I've got that done. If y'all are wondering what these 2 little stub outs are, that's where my AC unit's gonna be the base for it, essentially, up in the front, but I've got to build a whole box around that, but that's just gonna be the little stub outs for it. So got the waterproofing done. I got the winch installed. I got that bolted down to my floor. That's gonna help me pull this trailer in, hopefully, a little bit straighter than what I'm able to do. And right now I'm just powering it with this little jump pack, this little JNC 660, and it works. I was wondering if it was gonna have enough juice in it, but it does fine. So that's gonna help me out a lot. That was actually pretty easy to install. I was kind of dreading doing that, but I was waiting for this first coat to dry, and so I'll put that in. What else today? Got the new tires put on, so you can see they got the little bit bigger tires on this thing. Got 225 75 15s. Those are going to be able to support a little bit more load than the stock tires did. So that's kind of a wrap for this little portion of it. I got to figure out how I'm going to get this in there, because this thing probably already weighs 200 pounds or so. But that's about it for today, guys. Hope that little time lapse was fun. See ya. All right, gang, so just wanted to pause here for a second and kind of explain the next process for me with this whole thing. So I finally got the subfloor installed onto the trailer last night. A little bit of mishap, as you might have noticed in that time lapse. I do have my jack stands installed now. I forgot to do that, so that was fun. Luckily, the tongue, when it flew up, didn't nail my truck, so I got lucky there. But anyway, to install this flooring, I'm just going to use some 3/8 inch by 6 inch exterior grade carriage bolts, and I'm literally just going to drill it straight through the bottom of the trailer, get underneath, and put some, I got some lock nuts, some exterior washers, some stainless steel fender washers. I'm just going to attach the heck out of this thing from underneath. Don't want it flying off, but this flooring is not completely done yet. I just wanted to get it in the trailer as soon as I could. While it wasn't unbearably heavy, for me at least. For 2 people it's not bad, but I've got to install some more bracing, I guess you could call it, because I'm just going to skin this with the floor with 1/4 inch plywood, and then put carpet on top. So I want some more support underneath that real thin 1/4 inch plywood, so when you step on it, you know it's not going to bow down. So there's going to be more supports put in throughout this whole thing to actually use as nailers too for the flooring, for the 1/4 inch plywood. But this is where we stand right now, so I'm going to time lapse you guys me bolting this thing to the actual trailer now. Okay, everyone, so that's gonna be a wrap for part 1 of 300, I guess. I don't know how many this is gonna take, but I wanted to go ahead and post this to show you guys kind of my thought process and assembly method for the subfloor. I really wanted to take my time on this because, you know, in my opinion, the foundation's the most important part of anything. So I wanted to make sure this was watertight, sturdy, strong. It's not going anywhere. So that's where we're at right now. So it's on the trailer, it's bolted down. I don't think it's gonna be flying off anywhere. At least that's the plan. So just to kind of walk you through what I did here, this is a 5.5 by 10 foot trailer. So I didn't want to go special order 5 by 10 subfloor. That's going to cost me $200 a sheet. So I just went to the big box store and I bought 3 4x8s of just 3/4 inch sheathing, just cheaper plywood. Ripped that down, pocket screw them together, and created the 5 by 10. So it was kind of Frankenstein together, but I sealed up all the joints. I used some butyl tape on 2 of the joints, covered one up with another 2x4, sealed that with liquid nails, PL Premium. So again, 3 sheets of 4x8s, pocket screwed together, glued, 2x6s for the long runs, and I did that because my wall's gonna sit right here, and I wanted another area on the inside of the wall for me to nail my flooring in. So that's why I used 2x6s on the sides. There's gonna be, again, more supports here, so I can use a couple of more 2x4s running this way, so I can have a nailer place for the flooring. I'm gonna use 1/4 inch flooring. So I gotta put a few more supports in. I'm gonna use 1 inch foam as insulation on the flooring, but that's probably gonna come after the walls get up. So that's basically it for how I attached the subfloor. And again, here's my little stub outs for where I'm gonna place my window AC unit. I'm gonna have to cut this tube eventually. I'm kind of holding off doing that, but this will have to be cut to accommodate the front of my AC unit that I'm gonna build a box around it and vent it really well. But so this will have to be cut off. And obviously I've got to cut the welds off of the gate, the hinges that are on the bottom. I got to cut those off, but there's no point in doing that right now. So that's it for part 1, subfloor. Coming up next, I'm going to design the walls off of the trailer. I'm going to lay out and mark every place I want to put a stud, the angle for the front, where my doors are going to go, my windows. I want to get that all drawn out and make sure everything's how I like it before I start putting the studs on the wall and then placing the walls up. So actually, next video is going to be really cool. I just got a delivery from Vintage Technologies. That's where I bought my doors from. So I'll make a whole video on the doors because honestly, I couldn't find a whole lot of videos just on those doors from Vintage Technologies. And that's where a lot of these folks are getting their doors and windows from. Great company so far, but that'll be a different video. But anyway, guys, hope that was somewhat informative if you're thinking about doing this. I'm sure I did a lot of things wrong, but to me, this is gonna be just perfect for what we need. So thanks for watching and stay tuned. There's many more videos to come. Okay, take care.